Hi everyone, today we are making this delicious beef tripe sauce that can be paired with plantain, yam or rice, or you can just have it on its own. So I'll be cooking this beef tripe in a flavorful tomato sauce. So if you are ready, let's start cooking. Now in a clean pot, I'll be adding about 3 pounds of beef tripe. I already cut them into bite sizes, so it's not going to take too long to cook. Then I'll add some onions and some salt and some water that is just going to be enough to cook the beef tripe. And I'll stir to combine everything. I'll be placing the lid on and I'll cook this until it is soft and tender, or you can insert a fork right through it. Once it is soft and tender, I'll take them out of the water and set them aside for later. Also guys, bear in mind that the time needed to cook your beef tripe may vary depending on whether it is raw or fully cooked, and also the size that you cut them. One thing I love about tripe is its unique taste and texture. It feels kind of chewy and rubbery, and it is also packed with loads of vitamins and minerals including iron and zinc. Back to our sauce. In a pan, I'll be adding some oil, and I'm using corn oil for this recipe. In goes some sliced onions. You can use any amount that you like. I'm going to stir this and saute until the onions become soft and fragrant, and this should take about 1 to 2 minutes on medium to low heat. So now that our onions are soft and fragrant, I'm going to be adding some diced tomatoes and peppers, and I'm using some tomatoes, some paprika peppers, some red bell peppers and some habanero peppers. You can combine yours however you like, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to give everything a really good mix. So if you're still watching, thank you so much, and if you haven't already given the video a thumbs up, please do so, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. At this point, we're going to let the tomatoes cook down so all the liquid evaporates and they begin to release their sweet flavor. So this is about halfway through the cooking, so I just came to stir it, and you'll notice that it still has a lot of liquid, so I'm just going to stir and give it some more time to cook. Now at this point, you would notice that all the liquid has evaporated, and this is the point where the tomatoes start to release their sweet flavor. I'm just going to stir this for a bit so it doesn't get burnt, then I'll start seasoning. So to season, I'll be adding some crayfish powder for some flavor, 2 seasoning cubes and some salt, and that is it. I'll have a list of everything that I use for this recipe in the description box, so you can check that out much later. Now I'm going to stir everything to combine. Those seasoning cubes were really hard. Some seasoning cubes are notorious for being too hard, but all they need is just some time to melt. So when everything is thoroughly combined, I'm going to let this cook on medium to low heat for about 2 to 3 minutes before adding the beef tripe we cooked earlier. So for this recipe, you don't need to add too much for it to taste really good, because the tripe adds its own distinct flavor and the crayfish takes this dish to another level. So after about 2 to 3 minutes, I'll be adding the beef tripe we cooked earlier, and I'll stir everything together. And at this point, this is where the beef tripe will absorb all the flavors from the tomato sauce, and we are going to give this about a minute to cook on medium to low heat before adding our last ingredient to this recipe. After about a minute, I'll be adding some finely chopped spinach just to make the sauce more nutrient dense and a bit colorful. I'll also stir everything to combine, and I'm doing this on very low heat because we don't want to kill all the nutrients in the spinach. Apart from spinach, actually, you can use any leafy vegetable of choice. You don't have to restrict yourself to using spinach. Also, at this point, you can taste for salt and adjust if you need to. Once everything is thoroughly combined, your sauce is ready to be served. You can see how colorful and delicious it looks, so I decided to have mine with some some boiled plantains. So I put some plantains in water, added a little bit of salt and stirred, covered and let it cook for a few minutes. So guys, not only does the sauce look good, it tastes good as well. And the next day I had it with some white rice and I totally enjoyed it. That's it for today's recipe, and this is where I'll say thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I also hope you give this recipe a try, and if you do, let me know how yours turned out in the comment section. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.